Hello everyone! Welcome back to Writing Tutorials. Today we are going to learn how to write an essay about a time I helped someone for elementary students. In this lesson, I will guide you step by step. I will explain each paragraph and each sentence so you understand what to write, why it is important, and how to make your essay longer and better. I will also give you extra ideas at the end so you do not feel stuck using only this sample. Let's begin. First, let's read the introduction paragraph from the sample essay. One day at school, I had a chance to help someone. It was during recess when I saw my classmate, Emma, sitting alone and crying. She had dropped her lunchbox, and her food fell on the ground. She looked very sad and embarrassed. Now let's break this down in a simple way. The first sentence says, "One day at school, I had a chance to help someone." This sentence introduces the topic clearly. It tells us that the story is about helping someone. When you write your own essay, you can start the same way. For example, one afternoon at the park, I helped someone. Or, last weekend, I had a chance to help my neighbor. Always tell when and where the story happened. The second sentence says, "It was during recess when I saw my classmate, Emma, sitting alone and crying." This sentence gives more details. It tells us the time and what the writer saw. When you write your essay, describe the situation clearly. Who did you see? What were they doing? How did they look? The third sentence explains the problem. She had dropped her lunchbox, and her food fell on the ground. Every good story needs a small problem. In your essay, explain what went wrong. Maybe someone fell down, lost something, or did not understand homework. The fourth sentence says, "She looked very sad and embarrassed." This shows feelings. In elementary essays, feelings are very important. Use simple feeling words like sad, upset, worried, or scared. Now let's read the second paragraph. I felt sorry for her, so I went to her and asked if she was okay. I shared my lunch with her so she would not stay hungry. At first, she said it was okay, but I told her I was happy to share. Soon she smiled and thanked me. Let's explain this carefully. The first sentence says, I felt sorry for her, so I went to her and asked if she was okay. This shows kindness. The writer did not ignore the problem. When you write your essay, explain how you reacted. Did you walk over? Did you speak kindly? Did you ask a question? The second sentence says, I shared my lunch with her so she would not stay hungry. This sentence clearly explains the action. Be specific about what you did. Did you help pick up books? Did you give advice? Did you carry something? The third sentence says, At first, she said it was okay, but I told her I was happy to share. This adds more detail and makes the story more real. Sometimes people feel shy to accept help. Adding this detail makes your essay interesting. The last sentence says, Soon, she smiled and thanked me. This shows the result of your kindness. Always show what happened after you helped. Now let's read the third paragraph. After that, we sat together and ate our food. Some of our other friends joined us too. Emma stopped crying and began to laugh again. I felt very happy because I was able to make her feel better. The first sentence shows what happened next. It continues the story. When writing your essay, do not stop too quickly. Explain what happened after you helped. The second sentence adds more people to the scene. This makes the story feel alive. The third sentence says, Emma stopped crying and began to laugh again. This shows a clear change in emotion. At first, she was sad. Now, she is happy. Showing change is important in storytelling. The last sentence explains the writer's feelings. I felt very happy because I was able to make her feel better. Always explain how you felt after helping. Did you feel proud, warm, peaceful? Now let's read the fourth paragraph. When I went home, I told my parents about what happened. They said they were proud of me for being kind and helpful. That made me feel even happier. The first sentence shows that the writer shared the story at home. This adds more detail and makes the essay longer in a good way. The second sentence shows the parents' reaction. When you write, you can include what others said about your action. The last sentence shows how their words made the writer feel. This adds more emotion to the story. Conclusion. The lesson learned. Now let's read the conclusion. That day, I learned that even a small act of kindness can make a big difference. Helping someone not only makes them feel better, but it also fills our own hearts with joy. I will always try to help others whenever I can. The first sentence explains the lesson. Teachers love when students include a lesson in their essays. The second sentence explains the meaning more deeply. Helping others also makes us feel good. The last sentence ends with a promise. It shows that the writer will continue being kind. This is a strong way to end an essay. How to elaborate and add more ideas. Now let me give you extra ideas so you do not get stuck using only this sample. For the introduction, you can describe the place more. Was the playground noisy? Was the weather sunny? Was it lunchtime? Adding small details makes your essay more interesting. For the second paragraph, you can describe your voice. Did you speak softly? Did you smile? Did you sit next to your friend? These details help the reader imagine the scene. For the third paragraph, you can add a short conversation. For example, maybe your friend said, "Thank you so much." Adding one or two simple dialogue sentences can make your essay stronger. For the family reaction paragraph, you can explain how your parents advised you to always be kind. Maybe they told you a short story about kindness. For the conclusion, you can add another example. You can say you will help classmates, neighbors, or even strangers in the future. Remember, helping someone does not have to be a big thing. It can be helping a friend with homework, carrying groceries, or comforting someone who is sad. The most important thing is to show the problem, your action, your feelings, and the lesson you learned. Keep your sentences simple, use clear words, describe feelings, and always end with a positive lesson. I hope this step-by-step explanation helps you write your own essay about a time you helped someone. Keep practicing, and never be afraid to share your kind stories. Thank you so much for watching Writing Tutorials. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and thank you for watching Writing Tutorials.